My Facebook reminds me that October 2nd, 2017, there was a lot of snow. So maybe this is a thing now. But this really is a very heavy snow event, even by Calgary standards. We parts of the city are reporting already 25 to 35 centimeters of snow. So to be on the safe side, we've opened the Emergency Operations Center. We have representatives from all the affected departments, including roads, police, fire, transit, and our urban forestry folks, because I remain a little bit concerned about the tree canopy, given that there were so many leaves and some apples still on the trees. So good news is that's all in place now. There will be a snow route parking ban at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Even though the weather is meant to be nice tomorrow, it's better to get rid of this stuff, particularly from residential roads, as soon as possible. As you know, Calgary Transit buses were quite delayed today. We anticipate the afternoon rush hour will be better than the morning, but still not great. As I always say, you can't plow it before it falls. And so if it's continuing to fall during the afternoon rush hour, that is not a good outcome for us. But people are well on it. My colleagues in roads were out applying anti-icing solution all night. We've called in contractors, and with a turn in the weather, we should be able to get this under control relatively quickly. My message to Calgarians is twofold. Number one is stay safe and be patient. So avoid non-essential travel, leave lots of stopping distance, and leave yourself tons of extra time. It took me triple the normal time to get to work today, but you know what? That's okay. That's just fine. And number two, of course, is try to see some levity in the situation. So I have, in addition to opening the Emergency Operations Center, opened the hashtag YYC Snowpups, and I look forward to seeing pictures of people's pooches in the snow.
Big concerns about trees, given all the leaves still out there.
I'm nervous, though. I will say that on my very long drive in this morning, what I was doing was looking very carefully at the trees, and there seemed to be just enough of a breeze that there wasn't a ton of accumulation. I didn't see a ton of branches coming close to the ground. I know that 911 has had one report of a tree on a power line, which is not so bad. I will encourage people, even though I'm not supposed to, that if you see public trees or a tree in your own yard where you think the branches are a little overladen, I'm supposed to say gently brush the branches, being very careful. What I will actually say is shake the tree. It really does make a big difference. This will also give us an opportunity that you'll see today, but you'll really see in later snowfalls further in the winter, to see how Council's priority and allocation of funds for better pedestrian snow removal is working. So you'll see some experiments going forward on how we can make life easy for people to get to the rest stop, and particularly for seniors and those who are mobility challenged to be able to get around. I heard a story today that made me really unhappy. Someone phoned into the radio and said thank you to the two ladies who pushed him in his wheelchair all the way from City Hall Station to Brookfield Place, where he could enter the plus 15s, because the snow was just piled at City Hall Station in a way he couldn't get around in his wheelchair. So that's a challenge, and that's stuff that we've really got to get much better at. Frankly, given today's snow during rush hour, I'm not sure what we could have done, but we generally have to get better at it.
Before you leave that topic, could I just ask you, have you maybe seen a briefing this morning in terms of the snow budget? Like in terms of where it is for this calendar year? Starting the snow clearing season so early in October.
No, I have not. There's still a little bit of money left in the reserve. And I was hoping for a low snowfall beginning of the winter so that we could make up the reserve, but it's not something we worry about. We don't worry about budget during a snow event, we just get the work done.